My name is Father Edward Rooney. I came over to the US in 1962, and my first assignment was in Montgomery, Alabama, St. Jude's Catholic Church. As a young Irish priest, everything was kind of new to me and quite a novel, but it was a great experience. And I must say, looking back now, I'm very happy that I was able to be there at that moment in American history, which was really iconic in a sense. So when I arrived in Montgomery in '62, it was the time of the Freedom Riders coming down from the north to integrate the lunch counters in the south. And there was a voter drives being held in Mississippi and Alabama, and these voter drives were met with violence, hostility, and death. Martin Luther King and his followers, they attempted to stage a march from Selma to Montgomery in March 1965. The SCLC came to our church, St. Jude's, asking permission for the grounds of the church and the football fields that we had at the school to be used as a staging area before the final leg of the march downtown Montgomery. The SCLC, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, could not get permission from the authorities in Montgomery, the civil authorities, the school board authorities, to use any public properties. So the bishop at the time, Archbishop Joseph Tulin, he gave permission for the property to be used as a staging area. So we had about 25,000 people. So that was on a Thursday, and then that evening we had a big concert on the grounds. They put up a stage, and we had some of the leading celebrities at the time. Harry Belafonte organized, Sammy Davis Jr., Peter, Paul and Mary, Alan King, Tony Bennett, Leonard Bernstein, Mahalia Jackson. They were all there. And the following day, then they marched downtown. But after the march hit the headlines and they got into the news, many people decided they weren't going to support us anymore. So they stopped their donations. But because of the fact that the SCLC could not get permission from the local authorities to have a staging area, they had to look to some other, but that was a church. They came to our parish. So our parish then provided a staging area for the march, the final leg of the march downtown. And that's how a Catholic parish aided the development of the passage of the Civil Rights Act. And as a church, we ought to take the lead in this respect.